Proteins is essential for cell and tissue growth, adequate intake of protein particularly.
The coagulation of proteins. So for our samples, we have heating HNO3 and ethanol. So for our observations for heating, the protein shrunk and and solidified, while in HNO3, the protein precipitated, and in ethanol, the protein denaturated. So now for precipitation by heavy metals. For our samples, we have copper sulfate and lead acetate. So for our observations, copper sulfate resulted to a blue precipitate, while lead acetate resulted to a whitish precipitation. So now we proceed to precipitation by alkaloidal reagents. For our sample, we have picric, which has an observation of a brownish precipitation. So, xanthoprotic test, Millian's test, Hopkins and Cole, and lastly sulfur tests. So for our observations for the different tests, the first one, ninhydrine, has a rehamanous purple complex. For butyrate, it has a violet colored complex. And for xanthoprotic, the undertop was divided into two and it also has a red color. For Millian's test, the fluid was red color nitrate. And for Hopkins coal, brownish precipitate. And for sulfur tests, we have brown to black precipitate.
This is a test for peptide linkage and is positive when two or more peptide linkages are present. Thus, a dipeptide does not react with the butyrate reagent. Serine and threonine, as well some the chemicals, are able to combine with the copper reagent to form a ring structure, which produce an intense blue color, giving a positive result with butyrate test with no protein and interfering with the quantitative determination of the amount of protein. In protein sample with